Hey everybody, welcome to Pandemic Gaga's cooking show. Today I'm going to show you how to make deviled eggs. Very easy. I boil my eggs for 25 minutes, hard boil them, and then when I take them out, I put them in cool water. Now if I'm not using my pan for something else, I will just dump the hot water out and put cold water in that pan. But I've got something else going on, so then, and I don't wait very long to peel them. To me, it seems it makes it harder to peel when they get too cool. So, you know, they've been in cold water for just a few minutes. Like 3 minutes. The egg's still warm. 3 or 4 minutes, and that's it. But anyway, I get that off the shell. I just plop it back in the cold water because 9 times out of 10 there's still going to be a little shell here or there, and we want to get that off. So I'm fixing these 3 eggs. Y'all doing okay? I hope so. Days are just moving right along, aren't they? Okay. I peel mine on paper towel. And then I can just boop. I like to crunch them when I get done just for fun. I'm gonna throw that away. And then, let me get a plate. And of course my knife. Where'd my knife go? There it is. Might as well grab my towel. I'm going to want that too. Okay. Now, I'm going to take these eggs, make sure they're shell free, and I'm going to slice them in the middle. And I got a bowl here, and I'm going to, see, if you'll just kind of pull it apart very easily, that will usually just come right out. Boom. There you go. Egg number 2. Slice it. Now, you beginners, you be careful with your knife. You see that I am holding the egg in one hand and slicing down to my hand. But over the years, and as you've cooked a lot, you learn your knives, and you don't like it when you have to buy a new knife because you know exactly what you can do with that knife and how hard you can press and all that stuff, and that just comes over time. So I'm going to get this out of the way. Okay, and I'm going to set the yolks out of the way. See? Boy, trying to show something white does not, on a white plate, doesn't, under a white light, doesn't work very good, does it? There we go. Anyway, that's my egg whites, halves. I'm going to take a fork, and I'm just going to smash up the egg yolk. Just smash it up real good. Smashy, smash, smash. Oh! Sometimes I try to get away. As long as you got a clean cabinet or whatever you're working on, stick that sucker back in there. Make sure your cabinet's clean before you start. Or your countertop. I gotta be fancy and say all the correct words. You know, I think I'll just keep being me. Okay. So see, y'all see that? I'm going to have to start not using these white bowls. Here, I'm just going to do it. See? Like that. Don't worry. All this stuff's being eaten by me and Michael. Promise not to do that if I'm taking it somewhere. Now I've got a little sweet pickle juice. And because I don't have, normally I would just pick up the jar and pour a little in, but because I don't have 3 eggs, We don't want to get too much. So I'm going to go with like 2 teaspoons. Just because I have a small amount of egg. Then I've got my Miracle Whip. Your good old Miracle Whip if you live in Kentucky. You can use mayonnaise. Some people even use some mustard. I like ours good and creamy. So there's that. And I'm going to take some pepper. And some salt. A dash of salt. And I'm going to stir that up. Stir, stir, stir. Some people use a blender because they want it totally and completely smushed. It doesn't bother us not to have any. I mean, not for it's not to be totally smooth, but I mean, this is pretty smooth. Alright, I'm going to start using a colored bowl. See if that helps next time. Let's see. See about the thickness of it. I can plop it off, but it's not runny. It's not going to just ooze off. That's what you want. I just smash and stir, smash and stir. Then, I'm going to take my spoon. I'll just give it another stir because it still has some, a little bit of Miracle Whip still in the spoon, which is fine. Now if you want to get really fancy, you can get you've got a cake decorator. You can actually put this in the bag and squirt it out into your eggs, making little fancy designs, which is really nice. I don't do that. Just take my spoon, I get some on it. And you know, if I'm taking eggs, you know, somewhere, so I've got several. If I'm gonna cook, say, 10 eggs, which would give me 20 individual deviled eggs, I will boil 11 eggs simply because, and throw 1 egg whites away because I want to be sure that I have enough yolk to put in all of them, and so that just gives me a little extra yolk. And also, occasionally when you are boiling an egg and everything, occasionally the egg white, after you've peeled it off, will want to crack into, not be whole, however you want to put it. And it's just so torn that it won't even hold the egg yolk. So you lose that that half of the egg. And so if you cook 1 or 2 extra eggs, not only do you have extra egg yolk, but you also have an extra egg white in case one of them just turns into a mess. So that's always good. I mean, you know, you got your little egg tray and you want it full. Well, if one of them messes up, then it's not going to be full and you're going to be sad. So go ahead and boil 1 or 2 extra eggs whenever you're taking them out, because you want them to look nice. Now there you go. Now you can take some paprika and sprinkle on top to make them look fancy. Some people will put a thin slice of an olive and place the olive on there. You can do things like that. But for at home, this is as good as it's going to get around here. But there we go. We got us some eggs. And that'll be good for us. We will eat that. I don't know if it's good for us, but we're going to eat it. And that's what I have to share with you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I hope that you've been calling your contacts and just checking in on them or texting them. And it's a good idea for letting people know that you care about them and you're thinking about them. So you guys have a good day. I will see you later. And keep on cooking. Love you.